are sharing our OTP or we are sharing our credentials or details, are the cyber criminals able to operate? Otherwise, systems are robust. If you don't fall prey to sharing your details with anybody, mostly these are done through phone calls nowadays. And you'll be surprised to know, nowadays the digital arrest is being talked about a lot. You'll be surprised to know very well educated people who have been themselves professors, people who have been scientists, people who have been bankers, people who have been in government job, they have lost their entire pension, entire lifelong saving of 1 crore, 2 crore, over a period of 2-3 days, they have lost their money. The first and foremost thing is that you are not supposed to share your credentials with anybody. Nobody, repeatedly banks will be, you must be getting SMS from banks and all this. Repeatedly they are saying that we don't ask for credentials. No government official or bank official will ask for credentials. Anybody else asking, don't share it. So this is something, I think the first principle which we have to follow. If you do, what happens, I will sort of just briefly tell you. The moment you share your credentials, they have their mule accounts, SIM card cloning, a lot of things, different things ready. Through proper banking channel, your money goes to them. Partly you are depositing the money, sometimes they create a tunnel, but tunneling has slowly been countered by, mostly our people are depositing themselves the money, online transfer. The moment the money is transferred at the other end, and these are all mule accounts. Mule account means if the KYC is done, the know your customer is done, you'll find that either it doesn't exist or it exists a person who is not operating the account. So he doesn't have the idea what's going on in his own account. The moment the money goes, it is layered. Layered means, I suppose 10 lakh has gone. 1 lakh, within 1 hour will be transferred to 10 accounts and different places. And within next 1 or 2 hours, second layering will take place, 10,000, 20,000 or consolidated or like that. Third will be either withdrawal from ATMs or sometimes conversion to different forums like small deposits outside, abroad, etc. because big amounts are not allowed. And finally, some cash withdrawals through ATMs within about 2 or 3 days. Entire money to the amount of crores can be taken away by them. Very organized way. So by the time you report to us, we go to the first bank. Immediately, if it is not a holiday or something, in 2-3 hours, we are able to find those 10 accounts. But again, the money is not there, further gone. So this is how they defeat the law enforcement. Because we have to again ask the next bank and all. So our process takes some time, but the online transfer takes 2 minutes for him. So your money is gone with no time. So this is the biggest issue, biggest challenge. First part I told about prevention. To counter this, we have now made a system of a nodal officer, and also from banks and this pay wallets or UPIs, etc. the nodal officers are assigned now. If you realize that you have been frauded, a cyber fraud has been committed upon you, and you immediately report. Reporting is to 1930. You can make a phone call there, or NCRP, that is National Crime Reporting Portal, is there for cyber offences. You can log in and they will ask you details. They'll ask you name, the account number from which you have transferred money, all these details they'll ask you, which phone you received the call from. Fill all those details in. There is an automatic process of the nodal officers trying to freeze this money in transit. Sometimes banks, it takes some time in transfer, etc., or it is still in transit, not accounted for the other account, in the other bank account. This money can be frozen immediately. Then retrieval part is easy. You, through the complaint, you apply to the court and money is retrieved within a month or so. The second part is the reporting part. Immediately, as soon as you report the crime, there is a possibility of stopping this money from going out of the account. Though I told you it's very fast. So still in many cases we have been able to get half the money, sometimes 75% money, etc. frozen and then reversed. These two parts are very, very important for us to follow. Otherwise, as of now, Every day a new modus operandi is being devised by them. Many cases they are calling people and saying that and they have the database of different things which are open to the, we are trying to tell the different agencies that this should be closed. For example, a courier agency, it also outsources some of its work. So what happens that the moment you have booked a courier from here, I'm not saying it's for all the couriers, sometimes it happens, immediately you get a phone call that have you sent a courier parcel? So you get convinced, yes, I had sent, how that people know. But many of this data is shared in an open platform because there are outsourced people, agencies where this data comes in from. Sometimes the data also get hacked by them, like bank accounts and all that. So moment you receive any such call which is trying to tell you that you have done something wrong, and in return they say that deposit money, 100% it's a fraud case. No government agency, nobody will ask you to deposit money for anything. Why should they do? But unfortunately, the way things are, or the way things are building up, we find that a lot of people fall prey to it and lose money on daily basis. What we are trying to, we will try to also collaborate and coordinate, because here are quite a few people only, and you may be our messengers, but still will not reach out. I believe that in the South Zone itself, there are 9 lakh pensioners, and all India level 33 lakh plus family alone. So outreach programs, we do have a QR code where we give a lot of educational awareness material on different modus operandi, latest what is going on, all those things we give. So, and also we have 1930 and NCRP standees which you can scan and thereafter get the information from. So we will work out with the CDA and their staff to see that we regularly update this information, that we give this to you for all outreach programs where you can educate people, and once people have downloaded QR code, monthly if they just open the QR code itself, they'll get the latest updates as well. And we'll also try to see if we can get some cyber warriors or volunteers amongst you, because we have a program called the cyber warrior or cyber volunteer, where if you want, or your neighborhood you want to be a person who can be nodal officer for these type of thing, we do facilitate that from our side. These two things we will try to do, and otherwise this is one menace which we need to counter jointly, and it is possible, as I told you. Apart from this, there are many other things, but I thought this is the most appropriate thing to speak, because the most vulnerable population is pensioners by and large. Many of us are bit on the higher side of the age, and we are not aware or well versed with the daily nitty-gritty of the offences. So this is something which need to do, and the police department of Tamil Nadu is very much ready to cooperate. I thank the CDA here and his staff and all of you for being with me today on this occasion and having invited me today to be part of this function. My best wishes to you all on the raising day. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for throwing light on how to be